Deutschland! Deutschland!
Polska! Indonezję też mamy.
Deutschland! 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 Deutschland!
Polska! Polska!
Ale zajde.
Hej, hej, Krakowia! Hej, hej, Krakowia!
The World Hockey Championship continues. Great to be in Czechia. We are in Ostrava in the eastern part of the country, right near the Polish border, and only fitting, it is Poland, it is Germany, our featured game, Game 2, on this Saturday afternoon. Your referees are from Sweden and Finland, the men running the lines from USA and Sweden as well. Germany and Poland, not a lot of history as of late when it comes to this World Hockey Championship. The head coach for Germany is Harold Price. Won that silver medal last year, the first at this championship for Germany since way back in 1953. Robert Caliber is actually from Slovakia. He's in his 4th year behind the bench leading this Poland program as they've fought their way up for the first time in 22 years at the main championship. Staying up here, that will be the difficult part. Germany just 1 point so far in this championship. Germany has a chance to leapfrog and become number 2 in this group and be second only to Sweden. Germany, the first team in Ostrava, by the way, to play 6 games now in group play. As for Poland, they've allowed over 41 shots per game. They have the 8th best save percentage, so they'll be in tough. Germany, Brian, we talked about it off the top. All 3 lines starting to cook. JJ Peterka starting to cook, and this team is really starting to push towards the quarterfinals looming.
Yeah, that's for sure. He's the main star, and he's getting it going now. For Poland, we saw how good they can be, at least for a while, if they score first and score early. That hasn't happened much. For Germany, Germany scored first against Slovakia, Latvia, and Kazakhstan. They won all 3 of those games. So 3-0 when they score first, and they are 0-2 when the opponent scores first.
Look at your starting goalies. You see Matthias Niederberger, the start for Germany. David Zabalotny in for Poland. Both these goalies looking for their first win. Underway here in Ostrava. It is game 2 of 3. And Gorny back for Poland. He'll throw it into the corner. Jakub Vanovsky trying to clear. He'll reverse play. Picked up by Gorny again. Kamil Gorny up the right side for Poland. Veronka. I thought he got a touch, but Freshko couldn't get there in time, and an early icing against Poland.
Well, in many ways, the Poles have been the darlings of the tournament. We saw them finally get something going offensively. They got some momentum. They scored early, and they started to believe a little bit. Nobody fears you if you can't score a goal, and that's what happened to them too many times early in the tournament. Can they repeat and put some fear in the hearts of the Germans?
Peterka, Stankowiak, and the youngster Lucas Reichel, the young NHLer out of Chicago. They're a line up front right now for Germany. Peterka, driving play far boards. Played up to Veronka. Patrick Veronka. Over the line, reversed quickly by Peterka. He's 1-on-3, trying to cut in on this team and get the offense going early for Germany. So Poland coming off a really emotional game yesterday versus USA. It was arguably, Brian, one of the best games we've called at the tournament.
Yeah.
Poland stuck with the Americans for 40 minutes. They scored what we thought was the first goal. It was a good challenge on offside. The goal disallowed, but Poland hung in there, and you wonder what the legs will be like in this one in a back-to-back.
Yep, that's true. They got to maintain some legs because Germany can really get going too and really have puck possession. So Poland's going to have to maintain those legs as best they can. They did just run out of gas against the U.S. and lost 4-1.
Poland's first game, and the fan base, you're going to hear them loud and proud. We're only about 20 kilometers from the Poland border. It was electric in here. They took Latvia to overtime. They led 3 times in the game. Latvia had to come back. They won it in overtime. It was Poland's first point at the main championship in 22 years, and now trying to get their first win in the main group. They'll be in tough here as Tiffels, little backhand feed. Try to sauce that in front, comes to the far point, backhanded in. Puck battle won by Poland. They'll flip to center. And for Poland, too, they look like a much different team since that game versus Latvia. A lot more confidence. Their zone entries on the power play looked way more confident. Much different look. So they are slowly growing here throughout this tournament. Poland starting a change. Call on Ubekula. From his own zone. Here's Ubekula at center. And that shot actually hit Dominic Cahoon. Sturm in for Cahoon in the corner. Tiffels. That's the line up front right now here for Germany. Ubekula high shot. And Zavalotny into the glove. And he'll make the save.
The Germans have a pretty well-balanced attack, too. We talked about J.J. Peterka. He's playing with Stakoviak and Reichel. Really good line. I like Tiffels as well. Tiffels and Sturm together, along with Cahoon. They fly the zone really fast. They have quick ups. They got great straight line speed. And then you got Fordell on the third line and Michaelis along with Eilish. And Eilish has been one of the top scorers in the tournament since about game 3 in the tournament. So those 3 lines can really bring it for Germany.
Yassian Eilish has had a really strong Germany, to your point. Pulling away is Roman Josi with a point lead. Another brilliant game for him earlier today for Switzerland. They are the cream of the crop, at least right now. And we know Canada taking on Finland. It's a big game for Team Canada. If Canada can win, it'll set up top of the table. Canada, Switzerland. That'll be a dynamic game. And that one's tomorrow. And Jesse Puljujärvi has scored, by the way. So Canada's down 1-0 early in that one. Inching closer to quarterfinals. Oh, that poke up the left side, push shoot. He got upended trying to break through. Full disclosure, it's tough to hear the whistles in here from the officials because the fans whistle nonstop. As Zavalotny will stop that.
I thought we were getting a penalty.
I did too. I heard 3 whistles, but that's the fans pleading. That's not the referees.
Yeah, there was a fan up close and personal who whistled right here because he or she thought that there should have been a penalty there on Visman. Visman's their stud on defense. He does a heck of a job. He and Maurice Müller, 2 experienced guys, they do a heck of a job back there. When things start going badly for Germany, you usually see at least one of those guys come out.
And Kai Wisman, too, we've seen it. Number 6 for Germany. He's got a heavy shot. As that wrister from Moritz Müller in his 12th World Championship. He is the captain. He's the leader back there on the blue line. And a good shot on Zavalotny.
An interesting tournament for Germany, no doubt about that. Goals get scored when the Germans take the ice, that's for sure. One end or the other.
Well, they got blown out versus Sweden, blown out versus the United States. But other than those 2 games, I mean, those are the 2 other top teams. Slovakia has a say in that still. But right now it is Sweden, USA. We're the top of the table here in our group. Sweden's been the cream of the crop for sure.
Yeah.
USA slowly finding their game, brought in offside here.
Yeah, we just saw the Swedes again, and as I said to you during that game, the one word that always comes to my mind with the Swedes is smooth.
Rob Thomas smooth.
Yeah. Are they ever smooth? They just one line after the other. The way they move the puck, they're in sync. Everything is pretty smooth about the Swedes, and they haven't been challenged a whole lot until this game a little bit today, and then all of a sudden, boom, they just broke away.
Charlie Lindgren, the United States, on the topic. They've announced that he's coming as a 3rd goalie.
Yeah,
and also, USA Hockey announcing that Mike Sullivan, out of the Pittsburgh Penguins, the head coach, he's going to lead the 4 Nations Cup and the upcoming Olympics for the NHL players returning. So congratulations to Mike Sullivan, 2-time Cup champ with Pittsburgh. Played internationally as well. He played at this tournament for the United States as well.
He's got a great calm hand. You know, he's really calm behind the bench. He knows when to lose it. Coaches, that's a big part of it. But he's also got a very calm hand and measured all the time. And I think that's important in any program going into the Olympics and international competition.
Reichel wrist shot was looking short side high, and that deflects out of play. Zavalotny got enough.
Reichel was really good last game. This line really took over. What they have, I think, 6 points in that game. That was against Kazakhstan. They just really took it over. Every shift they got out there, they had the puck all the time. Reichel was really firing. Peterka, as we mentioned in the Open, ended up with 3 points, and we've been watching for that to happen. He has 6 now, but he got 3 all in that one game. And Stakoviak is sort of the other guy on that line who facilitates an awful lot for the Germans.
Here's Aylis off the draw, chasing after the puck. Mark Michaelis got dumped off that draw. Poland chasing. It's Kamil Boeka skating after him. Zygmunt, he got taken down, trying to free the puck. Nice little potty check there as the shoulder hit. Pavel Dronya, physical play right in front of the German bench. Out to Michaelis with Ferdell. Michaelis and Aylis, he got tangled up. Ferdell thought about pulling the trigger, was knocked off his stick, and he trips up the Polish player. So Ferdell's going to go to the box. The trip on Dominik Posch, and Poland to the power play.
Yeah, tripping call. The Poles did a really good job of jamming that play up. They backed off the line a little bit, and Germany can get in there and give you a little razzle-dazzle when they get going. But the Poles have gotten a lot better as the tournament has gone on. Defensively, the way they compete and where they compete on the ice, and that was a good example of jamming that play up.
Poland controls. It's Pavel Zygmunt in the corner. There's Kai Wisman, the big blue liner you talked about. Germany able to clear. Canada now down 2-0 to Finland. 2 goals inside 4 minutes. Remember, Finland coming off a last-second loss, literally, and I mean last second. 0.7 seconds left to Austria. It's a massive game over in Prague for Team Canada. Poland setting up here on this power play. They have struggled with the man advantage, Poland. Just sometimes their entries, they use their speed a little bit better versus USA. As Poschut plays it to the boards. Puck battle there. Schuber trying to free it. And Alexander Eel-Will down the ice.
Yeah, and the Germans are going to pressure them all over the ice. They'll come right up the ice. See, they're going to forecheck. It's a swing by right now by Stakoviak, but he's just waiting for them to come out. See, they're not going to just sit back in the neutral zone like some teams do. They get right on Poland right away, and it bothers Poland, and it really makes it difficult for them to get in and get set up. They end up along the wall, even if they do get it over the blue line. And then the Germans are smart. They just keep them on the wall with their nose in the glass and never seem to get it turned around. And it slowly kind of sucks the life out of Poland. You know, they get discouraged because who's playing on the power play? The big guys, right? And if your big, talented guys aren't getting it done, aren't getting the feel for the game, then that sort of bleeds over into the rest of it. So Poland needs to get something going on their power play. Get it in, get some good looks at the net. Nothing fancy, not too many passes.
Arthur Hanna did a great interview with Harold Price, and he talked about the fact that the team, as this drive in front, still loose side of the net. What a chance. Christoph Mathias could bury it. The young man for the Western League. Follow-up try. Mathias right on. Plays for the Prince Albert Raiders. Had 47 points in the Western League and nearly cashed in there. Just mentioning before the break that Arthur Hanna was talking with Harold Price, and he talked about that second place finish, the silver medal, what a run it was. But like a lot of athletes now in teams using a sports psychologist think, well, the only way to get better from second is to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
But maybe sometimes that's not a positive thing. So within their room, you have to kind of set some personal goals, team goals, and parameters, and whatever they are, obviously that's within their room, but a way to build in a tournament, not put all that heat on yourself, because you know that heat's going to come from the media as well, and everyone back home in Germany.
Yeah, they don't want to listen to the media, and that's smart handling by the coaching staff and getting this team ready, because trying to live up to the silver medal, it was fantastic for Germany last year, and they had a good team, and they did deserve it. But yeah, the next step is gold, and realistically, is that realistic? No, that would be miracle-ish. anything can happen in one-game shots, right, in tournament play. But interesting that they would do that, reset the goals, let's play as well as we can, but still have some goals right in front of you, so it stretches you and makes you go after something. Fine line there, isn't it?
Every team would love a player named Miracle-ish because they could use it. A little bit of that luck, right?
Yeah.
That's like Lady Momentum. A drive side of the net, rebound. Jamming away was Mariusz Mikelski, and we've seen that multiple times. The fans get excited. They see the side mesh rattle, but it's obviously not in.
Smart plays by Poland. They're getting more efficient, and goals start coming when you get more efficient. Early in the tournament, they kept trying to make plays. They, quite frankly, were out of their league. They couldn't make two, certainly not three passes in a row. Sometimes they'd get to the top of the circle or the hash mark, still looking for plays, nothing. No finish, no nothing. Come away with no shots. Now they're shooting.
Another blast right off the draw. As Alan Lucharczyk, good rip from the circle. High drifting shot deflected, missed wide. Good push here by Poland. A little ozone time. Lucharczyk. Into the battle, played to center. Up comes Nico Sturm, the NHLer for Tiffels. Tiffels takes it behind the net. Frederick Tiffels in front, shoots, and that was knocked down in front. Good battles have a lot, and he had a lot going on in front of him in his crease. Tiffels again. Throws it to the far wall. Dominic Cahoon there. Sturm trying to find him. Tiffels into the corner first for Cahoon. Behind the net, he let it go. Poland changing. Will chip to center, courtesy Kamil Wojtna. Tiffels one more time at the line for Cahoon. He'll work it in. In comes Fabio Wagner. Wagner lost it in the corner, and Germany will restart again at center ice. Tabel shoots it in for Germany. Lukas Reichel just turned 22 years of age. His uncle is Robert Reichel, longtime NHLer. He's a part of a bright future, is Lukas Reichel in Chicago with the Blackhawks. Kind of a guard competing in the other group for Canada. Ubekula, they'll send it across, gets it back. Following Ubekula. From his own zone, up that right side for Lukas Reichel. Reichel, he'll bring it in, stop, lost an edge. Reichel recovers, still has the puck. He'll feed the line. Kai Wisman. Ubekula. Over to Stankowiak. Stankowiak, little backhand pass. Try to get it back to Reichel in that slot area. Skated up by Philip Pomorski. Turned over though for Nell. Germany changing though, he sees that. Peterka on the puck. JJ Peterka in, centers. Peterka sets up behind the net. Good stick handling here by Parker Tuomi. Tuomi takes a shot, but he dropped it off. Mueller for Wisman. Wisman throws it towards the net. Tuomi spun around. Back up for Wisman. Wisman loads up just wide glove side. Peterka slashes at it. Strong season, JJ Peterka back home in Buffalo. Mueller behind his net, got it to Wisman. Chasing after it is Patrick Krizolik.
I've always believed when you're top guys, your real top end guys like JJ Peterka on this German team, when they get going, everybody else just sits up a little taller. Everybody gets better. It spurs on the other lines, and Peterka had a bit of a slow start to the tournament. He's living up to expectations too, having been the forward of the tournament last year. A brilliant tournament in the World Championships. And a bit of a slow start, his own expectations, his frustration, he's really coming on.
Wrist shot high and wide, buzzing the tower was Poschut. Interesting to see J.J. Peterka, though, that feisty kind of side of him. He's got some sandpaper. He gets agitated. He's got his emotions on his sleeve. He had career highs this year in the NHL with Buffalo, and he's starting to become that player.
Yeah, 28 goals, another really good year. He's got all the skills. He can really shoot, really fast, excellent moves. You can tell the hockey IQ is there. And you know what? He put expectations on himself, and I like that. That's the next stage, too, in becoming a real consistently strong, great player. And that's what Peterka's showing.
The new head coach, and Lindy Ruff, the veteran NHL coach now in Buffalo, is that pass in front. Bobbled, cutting in was Nico Sturm.
Lindy won't have to spend any time going around the rink and familiarizing himself.
He won't.
No, he's been there before a couple of times. He'll know where all the rooms are.
Yeah, high expectations. You know, Buffalo, like Detroit, was one of those teams people thought in the Atlantic would start to make a push. Detroit came down to the final seconds of the regular season. They nearly snuck in. Matchias, little flip shot, missed the mark. Alexander Eel will send it across. Lucas Cabell behind his own net for Rebecchio. Rebecchio to the right side, dumped in. Maximilian Kastner, a little backhand into the corner.
See the challenge the Poles are putting on in their own zone, though. You and I notice it because we've seen them play every game. They did not do that in the first couple of games, and they were really struggling in their own end. Now they challenge. Now they go one-on-one. Now they eliminate people. Now they're playing more physically, keeping the puck to the outside, not just standing in the middle and waiting for the opposition to come at them repeatedly.
Brick shot it in from the blue line. Here's Krizolik. Poland needs a change. They're going to start when Germany also some fresh players out with under 7 to go in this first period. Shots 5-5, scores 0-0. Mueller, he'll feed it back. Sinkoviak, the forward in his own zone. Ty Wisman, little dish. Peterka starts to give and go. Flipped in front for Mueller. Mueller at the point, drifts the shot in. Stankoviak, a good redirect in front, had the stick and nearly knocked that in. Mueller, Stankoviak, dishes off. Peterka behind the net, tried to get it in front for young Reichel. Reichel up top, Wisman, low wrister stop, rebound. Peterka also stoned Zabolotny. 2 good saves in tight. Here's Veronka. Patrick Veronka over the line. Battling Wisman, basically had him in the bear hug and stopped him from going anywhere further.
It was a good idea by Veronka, much smaller. He kind of wrapped himself up in the stick and the arm, trying to draw the penalty, but wasn't getting one.
Veronka, smallest player in the tournament. Follow-up drive off the end boards was Aylis. He didn't miss by much. Flipped down the ice right to Niederberger. He's forced to play it, no icing. Under 5 to go in this first period. McGillis under some stress, so he sent it back to Mueller. Mueller, he'll flip it in. Aylis, quick strike, but he missed by about 5 feet over the net. Dominic Posh in the corner. Zabolotny thought about playing it, nearly did, but works the puck free, and it's at center. Kelbel. Will drifted in by Posh. Through check. Dominic Posh through center. Boega. Try to get it back to Posh. He'll cut into the corner. Here's Sturm and Tippels. They break in for Germany. Tippels, the back end. Nico Sturm. 6 goals and 8 points in that run last year for Nico Sturm of the men's world silver medal. Ubekila. Wrist shot, traffic in front. It was stopped. In front, Cahoon worked it across. Tried to get it back, maybe one pass too many. Ubekila, oh, he took a big hit. Walking in. Ubekila back on his skates up top. And that weak floater from Fuller missed the mark.
Well, the coverage in front of the net for Poland, just so much better. They did a really good job there of boxing out and making sure all the Germans were tied up.
That wrist shot, Parker Tuomi missed. Ubekila to Cahoon, just over his stick. Gets it back. Cahoon taken down and a penalty coming up. That was Zygmunt. He's pleading his case, but he took him down right there in front of the official. Referee's going to call it.
Germany's going to get a chance on their power play. Zygmunt is in the penalty box.
Call on number 16, minor penalty for tripping.
Germany with some good footwork, some good movement in the corner, and Zygmunt just trying to stay in good, proper position, draws the penalty. Germany goes to work.
Sturm of the captain, Christian Dubinsky lineup. Nico Sturm wins it, back to Wisman. Kai Wisman. Verdell. Neil Verdell reverses, back up top near point. Wisman, Verdell. Wisman at the point, running things up top. Peterka walks it in, try to get it in front, couldn't jam that through the Polish sticks. Peterka again. Peterka, Sturm. Peterka walks it in, shoots the deflection, right goal just wide at the side of the net. And a good clear. Here's Dubinsky, shorthanded. Dubinsky sends it across, bouncing puck steered aside as Mikhailski came in shorthanded, and it came right to Niederberger. He just ran out of room. Couldn't really do anything shorthanded, but a good push.
At least he pushed the puck towards the net, though, right? It was a centering pass. They did what they had to do. Good execution. Poland continues to improve. Mikhailski just pushed it towards the net, sort of. It almost went in.
Michaelis drops for Elis. Back up top, Mueller. Dominic Cahoon. Elis shoots and handled again by Zavalotny. Yazid Elis, 1 goal, 6 assists, 7 points for Germany, one of their offensive threats. Dominic Posch was the lone guy in. He's going to head off for the long change. Michaelis, Dominic Cahoon. Michaelis, speed, dropped it off. Couldn't get it back to Cahoon, broke it up again. And again, it's Kryzolik. Takes a look. He's just the lone man in, so he'll chip it in with a backhand. Kill off some more time here.
That was Dronia, the defenseman that handled the rush and just turned Germany back the other direction. Really well done.
Mueller in the corner. Time winding down as it's 5-on-5. Zygmunt's out of the box. So that #1 power play unable to click. Icing against Poland. 1:05 to go in the opening 20.
Got to get in, got to get set up. That's the idea. Here's the one that almost worked. Actually, they both touched that, I think, just at the last second. And then here's a shorthanded situation. He wanted to handle it. He wanted to hold on to it, get it on his backhand and shovel it. but that was well done. Mikulski did everything he could. It still got it to the net, just not the way he wanted.
Minute 5 remaining, 5 on 5. Germany a chance to move up here, and for now they can take second spot in the group. Another icing Poland.
Poland taking advantage of Germany being a little sloppy on the power play. You know, power play guys, they just want the puck, and they want to get set up, and they leave themselves vulnerable a lot of times. You get a quick break 2-on-1. That's what Poland was able to do, and something that they seized upon, and things that they have improved on since game 1.
Kastner, Eel, Parker Tuomi up front here for Germany. Couple icings by Poland. Germany controls again. Schuber shoots it along the boards. Moritz Mueller there in deep. Poland trying to clear. Good job. Komorski from a knee dead. Return feed for Philip Komorski. Didn't find him. Tuomi, some pace through center. Over the line, that should be offside. Yeah, he was trying to get it to Eel. Brought in offside by Germany.
Hold the line, string it out, and do the best you can. Poland's getting that done. Germany's getting frustrated.
Welcome back to Ostrava, our second of 3 games. Earlier today, it was Sweden. As you said, very smooth. The Trey Kroner continues to roll as they picked up a victory over Latvia. Latvia, it was 2-0 Sweden. Latvia, to their credit, had 2 goals in around 30 seconds. And then Sweden actually set the new World Championship record. 3 goals in, I think it was 43 seconds. Pretty impressive stuff.
Stunning. It was so stunning. Just when it looked like it was going to turn.
Tipples across, and the drive never got through from Fabio Wagner. 15 seconds left in the period. And a penalty coming out to Germany. We'll see the call. It was just behind the play on that rush up the left side. Interference.
Well, this is because of the fast break of Poland. They put Germany in jeopardy a little bit. Let's watch him on the fast break here do a really good job, and Wagner's going to end up getting the penalty right in the middle of your screen. Yeah, grab onto the stick, use the free hand. It's all well and good to come back and back check and everything. Make it quite that obvious, putting the arm out and try to hold the guy back, but you can see the fear that Poland is putting him in sometimes because they're getting some offense going. Nobody fears you if you can't score.
Face-off won by Germany. Final stages here. That should do it for the period. So Poland, when we start the second period, will have a minute 49 of power play time and a 0-0 first period.
That's the way they want it. Poland just wants to hang in there, see what they can muster up. Germany a little bit off right now at a decent start, but kind of fell off as the period went on.
13 stops for David Zavalotny and his Polish side. You're watching the World Championship here in Ostrava.
alle einen guten Place da oben nehmen. Gute 20 Jungs bekommen. Sauerweise. Gut, Jungs, gut. Start, Matthias.
luck. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, touch him. Let's go, boys. Good luck. Good luck, boys. I help you. Stay. Right stick down first. You go. Heads up. If you stay in the blue, I can always protect you. If you stay in the blue. Heads up. Stick down! Heads up, boys. No! Hey! Boys, don't do that! Come on, you, back! Don't, no! Yep, 1. Who do you want out? There we go, boys. Come on, let's go.
Nicht zu schade sein, einfach zu spielen, ne? Weiter. Die Plays öffnen sich danach. Wir müssen einmal eine Lane hier.
Nice kick. Komm weiter. Ja, stopp, komm, Maschine!
Welcome back to Ostrava Arena on this Saturday. It is a super Saturday of hockey, our second of 3 games. And Brian will start the second period. Poland some power play time, 1:49. Here's the good news. They have the man advantage. Here's the bad news. They have not found a way yet to get it going in this tournament on the power play.
I know they are now 0 for 18 on the power play, 0 for 18. So something's got to give somewhere along the way, but as I said in the first period, at least they're getting shots through to the net now. They're not trying to make big-time plays. They're really just not functional enough to do that. Get a look at the net, get somebody there, and make it basic.
Try to get a puck in here or a good entry, and they do, as this is zipped in, but it's out of play. So they got it in, and Zygmunt, though, drilled it too high off the netting.
Zygmunt's got some skill. We've watched him as this tournament's gone on. He's been a top-level guy, and he gets the puck a lot. He's got good hockey sense. Like, he knows where to come back on the back check to him. I remember seeing him come back through the middle, turn pucks over, and get it out of the zone, if not going in the other direction. And looks like we have a little malfunction. So they got rid of that. Whatever it was, looked like a little, like a wallet almost.
Well, I know they have sensors now in pucks, and the technology has come a long way since the last time Poland was here, which was 2002. Their last win, May 5th, 2002, 5-2 over Japan. So it's been a long time coming for Poland. They came up pretty quickly. They promoted from Group B level in 2022 and then won silver at the D1 tournament in 2023. And here they are at the World Championship. And I like it when a plan comes together very close to home as well here in Czechia.
And when you hear all the cheering and the drums and everything, yeah, it's the Poles in the audience. They are loud. They are having a good time and by far outnumber the Germans.
Yeah, in our 3 games, we feature 3, I would argue, the best fan bases. Latvia earlier today, Poland now, and tonight is Slovakia. Obviously, neighbors to Czechia. Good burst of speed right towards the net and swatted away the captain there. Dubinsky was trying to follow up and chip something home.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's the way to go for them. I still think so. Even if you carry it into the middle there and lose it a bit, you kind of blow it up, have other guys come in right after you. You can put some fear in Germany there, and it's better than turning the puck over in the neutral zone or at the blue line, which they've done so many times.
Here's Lucharczyk, a good entry here. He'll leave it in the corner. There's the captain, Dubinsky. And over the stick of Dominik Posch. Tough one there. 13 seconds left, and the minor penalty here to Germany. Look out, that was the hit by Mueller, was trying to deliver it. He might have got the worst of it there at center ice.
Yeah, when they go back on their regroups, I think they're going to have to regroup a little bit farther back. This isn't accomplishing as much. Relega saw the hit coming at the last second. He was able to slip it.
Ostrava Arena holds just under 10,000. And there's been some great crowds announced, for the most part, very close to sellouts. Obviously now the weekend here in Ostrava and Czechia, so it's been a real rocket start to this Saturday. 5-on-5, Wagner's out of the box. Pushdick. He'll work it in. Frizolik. Matchias, high shot, maybe going over the net, but Niederberger will glove it down.
Grubauer and Niederberger each had their share of time in the net. Germany needs this game. They need all the points. They need to win in regulation in order to move themselves up in the ranks. There are key games for everybody for different reasons. This is the key one for Germany and should not be taken lightly. They need all the points, not even just in overtime. This has got to be a win versus Poland.
Poland's going to wrap things up versus Kazakhstan. It's the centering feed in front intended for Poschut. That Kazakhstan-Poland game is going to be massive when it comes to relegation. They'd like to win in regulation. It's been a long tournament, Brian. You know what I'm saying, though. You read my mail.
Yep.
Great shot through traffic. Kicked aside there by Zabolotny. In comes Gregors Poschut. Over the line, lost it. Mueller steers it back. Fabio Wagner in his 4th World Championship. Wagner to the line, and they're going to call that icing. Stankowiak couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, as the Polish team develops, and they will, and it's a long process, when they get the puck and on the attack through the neutral zone even, whoever gets the puck seems to slow down instead of speed up. They're slowing down, waiting to see who the next guy is. If he's going fast enough, should I give it to him? Where should it happen? And because of that, they get checked from behind a lot too. The puck carrier just got to go faster and continue to accelerate and keep moving the play north.
You made a good point, though, on teams on this big ice. You know, in the NHL, it's like move fast, move the puck quick. But sometimes big ice, you know, you can delay a little bit, let your team get set up. Good job, Mueller got back, and he drove his player hard into the boards. Stankowiak will send it back. Near turnover there to the captain, Dubinsky. Had to stick down. Stankowiak brings it in. Nice move, cut to the forehand, couldn't get the shot away, and then skating by it was Reichel. Reichel gets it back. Friedel. Neil Friedel behind the net. 3 goals in the tournament for Friedel. Has it, drops it off. Reichel. And Stankowiak left and came right to Lucharczyk, and that was an easy chip to center. Here's Lucharczyk. Now Lucharczyk in, wrist shot blocked. Comes to the German line. Good speed, Reichel. Little burst in, shot, right pad stop there. Lucas Reichel, good little bit of speed there to create that. Here's Dominic Bosch, the give and go. Bosch getting towards the net, shot behind. Niederberger. Dumped in by Nico Sturm. He got all tangled up and taken down by Pavel Dronia. Sturm shoots it behind the net. Dominic Cahoon in his skates, Tipple centered, wanted Cahoon out of his reach. And Kai Wisman towards the net. A couple deflections and didn't find his way to Zavalotny. Bosch's shot off Wisman and wide. Bosch in the corner, reverses, far point. There's Medios Brick. Body check, Macias. Good physical hit. Now you wondered what Poland would have in the legs emotionally as Macias has sprung in some space, loads up the shot, but he missed by a foot. What kind of energy they'd have after that game versus USA, but they've done just fine thus far. Great shot, score! Alexander Eel took the drop pass and ripped it. 1-0 Germany.
Well, finally some end-to-end action. It was actually Poland that got the best scoring chance first because a wholesale change by the Germans. Everybody went. And so right here, the long pass, and here's the scoring chance for Macias. He misses the net. So then coming back the other way because Poland's got all of their forwards in trouble up the ice. And then this looks like the Sweden game. On the attack, just take aim. I think that did get redirected. That might have gone off his shin pad there, why it changed direction. And Eel gets them on the scoreboard because it seemed like Zavalotny was in pretty good position. I think I saw that one just kind of juke to the left a little bit and right inside the post.
It was the American-born John Murray who started last night for Poland versus USA. It was a great game. Murray, I mean, he was peppered. I think it was over 50 shots when it was all said and done. So Zavalotny's turn today versus Germany. And in his third World Championship, Alexander Eel, who won a silver last year, has opened up things here. Eel again fighting for the puck. Tried to go all Fabian Zetterlund, who had 2 goals in 17 seconds. He went back-to-back in a big-time way earlier today versus Latvia for Sweden. Patrick Voronko was driving in, lost his footing and the puck. 6 gone here in the second period. Puck battle knocked down, quick shot up high. That might have hit Zavalotny in the mask. As Eilish, good release. Wagner throws it in front of the Poland bench. Tobel. Wagner, stretch pass up for Eilish. Comes to Zavalotny, plays it away. In comes Yasin Eilish. He got spun around. Moved up by Vaida. Picked off at center. Burdell had to stop, get it back on side. Same with Michaelis. That still might be a delayed offside for Germany. Yeah, it is. Now they'll check up. Patrick Vaida from his own zone plays it to center. Lucharczyk there. Lucharczyk high off the glass, stays in play. And brought in offside by Germany. 13:02 to go in the second as Alexander Eel has scored. Welcome back to Ostrava Arena. Great to have you with us. Germany 1-0 lead. Brian Mutrick, Brian Engblom, Per Hanna. We are through the midway points of the preliminary round, group stages, quarterfinals getting close.
And Germany just scored their 25th goal. That's second overall in the tournament right now.
Trailing only Sweden, I believe, who's put up some nice numbers here in this group as well. Canada, by the way, has tied it up versus Finland. It's a 2-2 tie over at O2 Arena after getting down 2-0 to the Finns. Right goal on the forecheck, but it's moved out to Posh to the right side. And Poland brings it in offside, so a little choppy play here in this second period.
Yeah, it's really slowed down. The checking's pretty tight, no doubt. That's in favor of Poland. They just as soon keep it this way. For Germany, Harold Price, I think would like to see that flow back in the game. There's a totally different feel, of course, from that game that we just finished earlier today. Any game that Sweden's in, there's a tremendous amount of flow to it because they have the puck so much, they're in sync, and they're moving up the ice so fast and so easily, it seems. And this one is turned into tight checking, and you don't go very far without a turnover, it seems.
Last year, Germany had the great Moritz Seider, a young defenseman in Detroit. And right now, the Edmonton Oilers on life support versus the Canucks. What a boost it would be if he was willing, Leon Draisaitl, to this lineup down the stretch. Might be getting ahead of ourselves a little bit, but Katurka brings it in offside. And the same goes for this country. When you look at a lot of the advertisements to promote the championship, who's front and center? It's David Pastrnak.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And if Pasta comes over, oh man, that would be something for this tournament and for Czechia.
I walked through the mall the other day and I saw David Pasternak's picture in a couple of different places, men's stores, advertising clothing. We've seen him on billboards around the arena here. Yeah, he is big here, no doubt. Pretty big in Boston, too.
Yeah.
He's another guy that he's like Cole Caulfield. Seems like he's smiling all the time, right? They're scoring goals, they're smiling.
Just guys that make the room better and you want to play with. You know, they just light things up with their energy and charisma, and then he can light it up with his skill on the ice. There's no doubt about that either. Paschutz plays it up top. That wrist shot. And just the 8th shot and save here for Niederberger. Him and Philip Grubauer carrying the load for Germany, Brian.
Yep, they've done a good job. They've had their issues. Germany's had their issues. They've scored a ton of goals, and they've given up a ton. So I think part of it is they're just trying to stabilize themselves and like, who are we? Try to get an identity and figure out exactly who we are. They don't look sort of like a smash mouth team sort of thing that's going to play real rugged and physical. But their offensive game comes and goes a little bit, and when they start pressing, they really start giving stuff up in their own ends of the ice, too.
Wagner plays it out of the corner as the captain steered it to the other side. Dubinsky to the far point. Shot in by Kruchek. Mikelski and Lucharchi battling for the puck below the goal line. Dug out by Maximilian Kastner in his 4th World Championship. Kastner, oh, what a move. Kastner walking in right around Patrick Vida, but he couldn't get that shot away. It's knocked down, I thought, by a high stick, but not. Play continues. Kastner drops it off. Germany will set it up.
Kastner's wearing that cage, too. He got popped earlier on. I think it was last game because he wasn't wearing a cage at the start of the tournament.
Here's Alis in, shooting, and knocked down by the Polish defender. Penalty coming up. Fertile towards the net behind Zabolotny. And a penalty coming up to Poland.
Yeah, coverage in front of the net. Going to be hooking or holding, probably a hold. Wida gone to the penalty box. Number 4. Yeah, there's the hook. See the coverage, though? That's a pretty good look at what they've done. Early positioning, getting good coverage. They were just kind of winging it when they first started this tournament. They had guys back. Nobody really had anybody. They were just kind of standing around hoping to be in passing lanes. Now they've been manning up, and they've played so much better.
Ty Wisman, J.J. Paterka. He's near circle. Wisman shoots off the stick, still loose. Burdell was trying to gun there and get it, and it pops free to Gregor Spashutz. He'll hand it off. Barenka killing off some time in the corner. Wisman, though, trying to take it away, and he will. For Paterka. Under 10 to go, second period. J.J. Paterka. Nico Sturm. Sturm back to her feet. Side of net. Sturm still jamming. Zavalotny down. Paterka had it up top. Wisman waits across. Burdell shoots and can't beat the tender. Zavalotny under some pressure now. Paterka waits down low from Sturm. Paterka space. Still with it. Paterka. And that seam pass. Burdell couldn't handle it.
The power play is definitely running through J.J. Paterka, especially now that he's really back in the zone. This power play, outstanding, #1 in the tournament. 5 for 10, including the one that they missed today. So 5 for 10, 50%. That was a no-look pass on the back door. Paterka was looking through the top of the slot when he no-looked that one to Sturm. Sturm got in position. He could tell that. It was a timing pattern, almost worked. Nothing fancy about that, but it's direct, it's smart, and it shows you that when you're the best power play unit, not messing around, not looking for the perfect one-timer or whatever, Germany has done a really good job consistently, better than everybody else on the power play.
Dubinsky got a different stick, didn't help him on the draw. Comes back to Dominic Cahoon. Stakoviak back in his own zone. Polish fans getting into it on this Saturday night. Dominic Cahoon flips to the left wall. Wojtek Stakoviak collects it for Germany. 20 seconds left in the man advantage. Cahoon, Stakoviak. Ehlers in front. That hit the linesman, and Cahoon will have to backpedal, and Germany tries one more time. Boschut, a good forecheck here, causing a little bit of headaches as Cahoon some speed. He'll bring it in. 5-on-5 hockey as Vida's out of the box. Ehlers battling for the shot. Ehlers, and he did get the shot off. That left pad kicked out. Mueller across that bomb. Mueller right on. Zavalotny, he has been pressured in this game. Germany now up to 24 shots. But if you're going to win one of these games, collect some points, your goalie's got to stand on his head. I mean, it has to happen in these tournaments, icing against Poland.
Zavalotny with some good shots there. Ehlers is just that guy for Germany, too, that he just seems to find a way. If there's a scramble in front of the net and Ehlers is on the ice, it's him. You know, his stick gets in there. He finds a way to knife it towards the net, or if it's a scramble right on the edge of the paint, it's always his stick, it seems, that if it doesn't whack it towards the net, it frees it up for somebody else to get a chance. He just has that thing. There's not that incredible smoothness necessarily to his game. He's a grinder, and Ehlers gets it done for Germany.
Shot in by Moritz Mueller. The captain works it in deep. There's Tuomi. Flip to center. Mueller back on it. Chipped in by Schuber. Germany changing. Some fresh legs out. Pass it tight. That drive stop. Good play in front of Parker Tuomi. He played NCAA hockey with Minnesota State University. Tuomi, 1-0 Germany.
Well, in 4 games so far for Poland, Macias, Brick, Pash, and Fuchik. Those have been the players of the game. They keep developing. They keep finding ways to get better offensively, and they need one of those guys at least to get something going here, get themselves on the board down by 1 against Germany.
They have a DJ in the building. They got the wave going on. The mascots, Bob and Bo Beck, are back from the 2015 World Championship. If you're not having a good time in here, Brian, you're not trying hard enough.
They all try. they all get, like, everybody's doing it. Every section, I'm looking around and watch them do the wave. Everybody gets into it.
You can see the DJ, he's top right in the distance, bumping up the crowd. They do a great job. But the mascots, they have the hype crew. They call them the hype crew. They come out and dance and fire up the fans. Not like these Polish fans need any more firing up. They're pretty fired up. Here's Tiffels. Up to the line, shot, traffic in front, puck loose. Dominic Cahoon was there, but it's cleared by Poland. Here's Posh, trying to pass it across. Cahoon back in his own zone. Here's Cahoon, brings it in. He lost the handle on the puck to the right side. Flashed at as Lucas Cabell couldn't hold it in. Posh again. And again, it's so loud in here. Whistle down offside.
The ice is really getting snowy, though. It's really slow. The second half of every period. This is only the second game. There's one more again tonight. The weather outside is back to really warm again, too. So that weather is coming in here more and more every day, it seems. And with all the games and all the people coming in and out, the ice is not the best. And I think that had something to do with that offside. The puck just slowed up so much on the entry.
The Turker at center lost the puck. Stankowiak, he'll get it back. Poland down by 1. Can they get a spark here? Over 6 to go in this second period. Macias racing after the puck. He'll zip in, but it's Rubekula back there first. He'll start to play up ice. Stankowiak. He'll chip and chase after it. In with Reichel. Reichel, good job to knock it down behind the net. The Turco was in front, hoping for that pass. And again, chipped down the ice by Poland. Mueller back, Poland changing. Guy Wisman, the center. Michaelis tried that drop pass. It's flipped to the right wing. In comes Alan Lucharchik. He's chasing after it. Here's Ellis. Nice little move through center. Brings it in. Ellis works it across. It hopped on Leo Friedel. Friedel able to feed the point. Mueller for Wisman. Wisman cross ice. Had Friedel in his sights. That shot swallowed up. As Ellis, pardon me, let it go. And Zavalotny had time to get across there and push across to make that save. Here's a turnover. Germany coming in, pass in front. Friedel across and the stick flying. That was the stick of the captain. And jumping on it is Zavalotny. Christian Dubinsky's stick went flying, but it saved a goal.
Krusek made a bad play coming out of his own zone. A bad turnover. It's a 2-on-0.
So they're determining he threw the stick. There you go. So it will be a penalty shot.
There's the bad turnover. Actually, it's a 3-on-0 at one point. Nice recovery pass, and yeah, whether on purpose or by accident, yeah, I would say it's a heck of a play. I got to hand it to him. I mean, his stick did the job.
J.J. Peterka In for Germany on the penalty shot. Paterka, Moret score. Oh, slippery. Right through the 5-hole. J.J. Paterka, 2-0.
Yeah, beautiful move. Little stutter step. Change of pace. Real quick hands. Throwing a lot at the goaltender before he even shoots. Some guys are capable of this and others aren't. Watch, he's going to slow it. There's just a little stutter and boom. Decides whether he, I think he'd already decided what he wanted to do, how he wanted to accomplish this. And the 5-hole is open and he puts it in. You know what, when you consider the throwing the stick, there was actually pretty good odds in doing that, because if that pass got across, it's absolutely a goal. Absolutely. So when he threw the stick, and he got it. He got the job done, knocked the puck into the corner. It was a good call. It's supposed to be a penalty shot, but at least now the goaltender has a one-on-one situation, whereas if that pass got across, absolutely it was in because it was 2-0.
J.J. Paterka, his 4th. He had 7 last year, so we talked about, again, one of the players that you wanted to watch off the top of our broadcast, and he's come through. Here's a Jeff's wrist shot, stopped right on, and Niederberger hasn't been tested a lot, but a good save there. In comes Tuomi. He'll play it around the boards. Tuomi behind the net. Tried to center. Swatted behind the net. Tuomi plays it. Up for Mueller, the captain. Hit by Pashut. Pashut comes into the corner to take the puck. 4 minutes remaining, second period. 2-0 Germany. Beautiful hands, J.J. Paterka on that penalty shot. Of course, anyone can be chosen to take the penalty shot, as long as you're not in the penalty box. Jesse Puljujärvi has scored again in Prague, his 2nd of the game, so it's 3-2 Finland. Canada's been trailing in that game. See if they can battle back one more time. Last time this championship was in these two countries, 2015 Prague and Ostrava. Canada won the gold medal, led by Sidney Crosby, the captain. They went undefeated and beat Ovechkin in Russia in that final. Here's Posh for the blue line. Drops it off. Zygmunt there, and good chance by Posh. He didn't quit on the play. Lucas Cabell. Up that right side, Tifos will play it in. And Poland just dumps it back to center. Well, Latvia was down 2-0 earlier today to Sweden, and it was bang, bang. 2 quick goals. You never know. Germany needs to keep playing good hockey here.
And if you think those 2 goals were fast, how about the 4 coming back for Sweden afterwards? You know, those 3 in a row for Sweden, I've never seen 3 faster goals personally ever in my career.
Well, no one's seen that ever at the World Championship. It was a record. Bouncing pass in front, picked off. And the youngster Reichel was trying to break in. He was almost in, if not for a Kostick.
And you know what? Some of that, though, is the ice. The ice was so slow. He was trying to drag that puck up to him, and it just wouldn't come with him. He wasn't able to push it ahead of him, and that allowed the recovery.
Brian, I got to be honest, I call play-by-play curling back home, and usually we talk about ice conditions more in curling than I do in hockey, but you're right, it's a factor here.
It is.
Humidity, the fans, it's a packed house, 10,000 fans in here. Warmer outside, I'd say about 22 degrees Celsius now. Aylis was ready for that hit from Vida. Look out, turnover in front, the drive. Fernell right on, it was blocked in front.
Krusik again with another really good defensive play. He blocked that.
In comes Stavinsky, takes a look, he'll chip it in. Minute 25 to go. Aylis, little collision. Played down low to the forehand, driving play in, it's still loose. And unable to jam it through was the forward, Mariusz Mikelski. Good save by Niederberger. There it is, the 2024 IIHF World Hockey Championship. A lot of fans of souvenirs, pucks, hats, all sorts of things up for grabs. A Bob and Bobek hat, which I may have purchased.
Oh, you did get one?
I had to. I got a photo with Bob and Bobek. It's pretty thrilling. It'll go back in my office. Back home.
Did they want a copy?
No chance. No, they're the big celebrities in town. They asked where Brian Engblom was hanging. I said, come to the broadcast booth. You'll see him. You know, all kidding aside, I love about this championship too, for us, all the international media and familiar faces over the years, and seeing all the broadcasters from different countries as you look around. It's really cool to catch up with people from around the world.
Yeah. Saw Matthias Nordstrom working for the Swedish television unit. Good to see him again. He and Rob Blake are real good buddies still. I asked, and Nordstrom still goes back to LA sometimes, and he's working here apparently. I don't know if he's worked on the other side as well. You'll see his buddy Blakey, who's GM of Canada, of course.
Final minute, second period. Poland needs a goal. A little bit of a spark here. Here is Kamil Gorny. Wrist shot deflected. There was an open net for Freshko, but his stick was tied up. The veteran Mueller lifted it in time. Pass across, high drive. Niederberger fought it off. That was shot by Kamil Gorny again from that far point. Vanovsky got back in time for Poland. Chipped to center. Jakub Vanovsky again. Under some pressure from Nico Sturm. 20 seconds left. Tiffels at center, try to chip it through back to Cahoon. Germany in control of this game here through 40 minutes of play. Shots are 29-13, final seconds. Maybe one last shot. Tiffels thought about it. And right at the horn, Cahoon right on, and a stop by Zabolotny.
Well, that game slowed right down. Germany still in control. Not many looks for Poland. Poland just trying to hang in there and wait for a mistake and see if they can get on the board.
Germany trying to move into second in Group B here in Ostrava at the World Hockey Championship.
German team managed to score twice. First goal in a row, final game, and then the second one, changing it back in the net from the penalty shot. Therefore, Germany leads 2-0, and they are the perfect plan for 3 points. But we will see what's going to happen in the third period if Poland is ready to tie the game up. So now let's enter the second intermission and be back and the stats for the third and final period.
What's that?
If a puck falls to the stand, please return it to the closest steward. You will receive an official puck in written.
Keep it down, keep it down. Let's keep on going, let them play. Go boys, go boys. Outside, outside, outside. Number 4. Yep. You good? Penalty shot. No flash. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. It's good. Good job.
Komm, komm, Freddy. Eine Minute noch, Jungs, ne?
It is 6 p.m. Saturday night here in Ostrava. The World Hockey Championship continues. Germany a 2-0 advantage. A penalty shot in that second frame. J.J. Peterka able to cut in. Nice little move. Went 5-0 for his fourth of the tournament. And Germany now just 20 minutes away from grabbing second spot in Group B.
The penalty shot was a beautiful move, and Peterka continues to be in that zone offensively, moving forward. That is gigantic. They have balance in their scoring. That's Stakoviak, Peterka, rifle line really good. Sturm and Tiffels and Cahoon on that second line really good. And Michaelis and Fordell with Eilish, another real good solid third line. So they've got a three-line push that when the game gets going and it gets more flow to it, that's where those three lines thrive. This game has not been like that. This is slowed right down. It's like checkers at times, and the checking is very close.
Mueller across for Wisman. Wisman lost the handle, poked out by Bartko Freshko. So Germany, after this game, a couple days off, they'll wrap up group play on Tuesday versus France. The Turkey tried to glide that through. Stakoviak behind the net. Reichel. Wisman. Stakoviak kicks it to his stick. Stakoviak. Good little spin move towards the net. Poked off the stick, comes to the line. Reichel keeps it alive. Wisman walking in. Wisman, weak shot off the stick and wide. Peterka behind the net. He's hit by Vida. Peterka, centering feed. Oh, what a pass in front. Instead, Koviak was denied by Zavalotny.
Play going round and round in the circles. First of all, Visman moving in from the point to get a scoring chance, but they get the poles turned around. It's Stakoviak got a timing pattern there, really nicely done by Peterka. Peterka holding on to it. Stakoviak hasn't been the scorer on that line. It's usually he in behind the net or in the corner making the play out in front for the other guys, but he got his chance.
This time, Eilish, the steal and the pass right in front. Verdell, that hit him as he was tracking towards the front of the net. Germany here pushing for that 3-0 goal. Poland needs it clear, and here's the captain. He'll shovel that to center. Knocked down by Maximilian Schubert. Played in the American Hockey League this past season with Tucson. Pavel Dronya flipped it to center, fired back in by Mueller, and Germany will start a change 2 minutes in for this third period. Tiffels over the blue line. Tiffels towards the net, streaking in was Dominic Cahoon, and credit to Zavalotny. He's been busy, he's been pretty good keeping Poland alive.
He's going to continue to take face-offs in their zone. They don't want the Germans to get going with any kind of flow. And start of the period here, the ice is a lot better. You can see it. And I think Germans feel it. And so any plays that they're going to want to try to make will be in the first half of this period before things start to slow down again, like we saw at the end of the first and the end of the second.
Poland a day off tomorrow, and then Poland will take on Kazakhstan to wrap up group play, and that, for both those nations, massive, as Poland wants to stay up in the main championship. The 5 times they've won the D8 tournament or finished top 2 to come up, the gold or silver in the D1 tournament, they've actually relegated right away. So the last 5 times sent right back down to the D1 championship, trying to stay up this year.
Yep, every team has their things to play for. The top teams, of course, it's going for a medal, and the very best going for the gold medal. But yeah, staying out of relegation, that is gigantic. And Poland getting here and the pride that they expressed just being in this tournament before the puck was even dropped, it was so apparent. And you can hear it and see it and feel it from the fans here too, every game they play.
Slovenia and Hungary winning silver and gold respectively in the D1 tournament. It was in Italy, so they will be coming up next year.
I think the coaching staff of Poland's done a really good job of bringing these guys along little bit by little bit, making sure they understand what it's going to take to win in any individual game, but then getting them to really bear down defensively. And you know, that battle level, that's what it comes down to so often. Doesn't matter who's playing. It couldn't be the Swedes. There are certain plays in certain areas of the ice. You can have all the theory you want, but if you're not competing in those areas, it's just not going to happen. And Poland has made, you know, big strides in that department.
In comes Maximilian Passner. He lost the puck, shot up the left side by Zygmunt. Jonas Mueller over the line. Mueller dishes, and Tuomi's shot never got through. And again, Poland chips to center. Poland's got to find a way to generate here something off the rush, get some chances, get the pucks in deep behind the German defenders and try to get something going. Here's a toward right the line. Reichel cutting in, and he was all tied up.
Hand pass. That was Peterka knifing his way in there, trying to get things going, change the tempo. I can sense that this line for Germany is really starting to get frustrated. They don't like the pace of this game. They can't single-handedly turn it around because the checking is close, and so they're trying to get something going. And I'm sure they would prefer the pace to be twice as fast as it is right now. That's what they thrive on. Great speed. They have really good puck handling. The transition game is easier to take advantage of when it's high speed.
Here's Ted Kobiak. He was trying to cut through center, stopped, and circles around, tries again. And stopped again. Good job by Patrick Kruzolek. Kruzolek chasing after the puck. Macias couldn't hold it down. He was jumping there at the Poland blue line. Here's a chance. Pass across intended for Macias. The setup from Pomorski.
That was Mueller going down and taking away the pass, the availability of the easy pass across. That meant a lot on that play.
Kostick behind his own net. He's got the puck. Both teams getting a change in. There's Veronka. Little speed. He'll bring it in. Veronka winds it up. Tried this center. I like that little rush up the right side from Veronka. Bashu. Lost it. Here's Ferdell. Aylis cutting in. Aylis shot. And it's in. Aylis snuck it through. As Zabolotny couldn't find it, and just like that, there's the goal horn. I thought I was late. The goal horn late too. Yazid Aylis has made it 3-0.
Even the fans in behind, you couldn't tell. Nobody moved. And again, Germany didn't celebrate right away. But Aylis continues to have the magic touch. He's been one of the top scorers in the entire tournament since the second game. And it's just, yeah, it's not a great goal. Look where he is. He doesn't get penetration really from the inside, almost exactly from the dot. And it just doesn't get down in time. Zabolotny didn't get that right pad down quite quickly enough, perhaps anticipating another play east-west into the middle of the ice. And he got fooled, didn't get down.
Three on the board here for Germany. Nearly 5 minutes gone in this third period. Ubekula up for Tiffles up the right wing. He got knocked down. Getting back was Dominic Cahoon. Took it away from Ducharchi. And an icing against Germany. 15:04 to go. Germany's going to look forward to a couple days off before they wrap up group play with France. And we got one more game tonight. It's France, Slovakia. And we know Slovakia's fans will be loud and proud and bring in all they got in the building tonight.
Here's Harold Kreis, the coach of Germany, having a word with Aylis, congratulating him on that goal. Looks like they were having a good laugh, but maybe a little bit of good luck there too, and the goaltender not getting down. Harold Kreis has got a great way about him, the coach of Germany. He just has that steady hand look about him, his tone of voice whenever he talks. Whenever he gets interviewed by Claire, same thing. He's very to the point and direct, but going back to last year, I saw him and heard him do his interviews as well too, and just that steadiness there, he seems to guide that German team consistently well.
And it's funny, we were chatting earlier in the tournament just about qualities of head coaches. You know, Brian, you had a great career in the NHL with those wonderful teams, the Montreal Canadiens, especially when you started your career, and the qualities of a coach, and you just named a few of them, of what you like behind the bench, and that filters through your players as well.
Yeah, no doubt. And I mean, coaching's changed an awful lot. And, you know, some of the things that were said and how things were done back in the day, you know, don't fly now. The players won't put up with it. It's much more positive sounding, but I can tell you that coaches sometimes, that's what you have to do. You just have to let them have it. You know, the paint gets peeled off the wall from time to time to get everybody's attention. But there's so much press and everything that has to be handled as well, too. So the players get inundated. The whole environment is so different. Here's a look at the rush again. It's 2-on-1. Center lane drive, that helps too. A little bit of a distraction there. Well set up by Ferdell. Gives it, goes to the net. So the goaltender, Zabolotny's got, you know, half a mind like, okay, is that going to be another cross-ice pass? Do I have to push off? And he just gets fooled by the quickness of the shot and it gets underneath him.
So you have to think that Poland probably goes back to John Murray in that basically winner-take-all one game against Kazakhstan, the American-born goalie who spent over the last decade in Poland competing, their national team, and their top division league back home in Poland. JJ Peterka jams it in. 6 minutes gone in this third period. Peterka behind the net. Up for Mueller. They'll work it across. Mueller gets it back. Mueller spins away. Peterka. Wrist shot, and Stenkoviak was in front, trying to direct it in on Zabolotny. Lucas Reichel couldn't hold the zone. Brought up by Matchius. Took a thundering body check. Matchius has got to get back a 2-on-1. Reichel, Stenkoviak. Stenkoviak in, shoots, and that might have glazed a little part of that top crossbars. He let it fly. Stenkoviak again behind the net. Peterka. Ducharcic able to feed that up. Wanted the captain Dubinsky. And a great scene, win or loss. Of course, Poland's still looking for win number 1 as Michaelis brings it in. He'll send it across. Alis in the corner. Is the fans saluting their team after the game. Poland has been unbelievable. Latvia the same. Slovakia intense as they'll salute their fan base, win or loss after the game. It's pretty special. And even if a team knows they're going to lose, the fan base usually will start singing their national anthem anyways throughout the game.
Yeah, we've seen that already, and you can feel that murmur already for the Polish fans. They're getting it ready to go. We still got 12 minutes to go.
Zavalotny decides to hold that for a face-off. 3-0 Germany, 12-17 remaining here in Ostrava.
Germany's got a small handful of players that have played in the NHL for sure. Dominic Cahoon, 3 years in the NHL, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, and Edmonton. Then the last 3 years, Cahoon's played in Switzerland. This year he had 50 points in 47 games. Good year in any league.
Cahoon born in Czechia, Brian. He's got his German passport. Also won in Pyeongchang a silver medal for Germany at the Olympics that year. Had a goal, 7 points in 10 games at those Olympics. Here's Varanka, one-on-one. Can he cut it? Stops at the line. And Poland's got to stay on side. Pass up ahead. Nico Sturm waits, delivers, and that left pad kicked out Zavalotny. Here comes Bartol Freshko in shooting. Niederberger, no problem there. Easy stop. 32 shots from Germany. Keep in mind, we told you earlier in the broadcast, Poland has allowed around 41 per game. So high volume on either John Murray or David Zavalotny in this tournament. Eel drops it back. Wisman shot. Little knuckler. Zavalotny made the save. Zygmunt. Bill delay. Worked it up that left side. Shot up by Dronya. All the way to Niederberger. He's going to hold.
Well, Germany's offense is pretty darn good, obviously. I mean, 25 goals. They're right up there in second place in the entire tournament. 25 goals, terrific stuff. And largely because their power play is so darn good. They're at 50%. They're 5 for 10. So their big guys get out there. They know what they're doing. They have good feel, and it carries over to the rest of the game. So they continue to score goals, and I don't think they fear anybody. It's about execution for them in their own zone. Do they get a little too cute? Do they turn pucks over in the neutral zone? So if they're going to be in the medal round, that's what it'll be about, because if they can maintain this offensive confidence, they're going to be a handful for anybody to handle.
Ty Wisman brings it in, tried to center, hit a body. Alexander Eel chipping and trying to track that puck down. It's Matthews Burke. Up the right side, Burke cutting in. Where's number 69 for Poland as he goes to work in the corner. Backhanded in by Pushnik. Play to center and good steal again by Burke. He'll drift it into Muller.
Be interesting to see who's in goal for Germany as they move forward too. Grubauer's had his great moments. He's had his not so great moments. You got the goaltender tonight, Niederberger, going back to last year. He was really good. He was a big reason that they ended up on the medal stand. And who's going to be the guy once they get into those big games?
I don't know if Harold Price, head coach, is a poker player, but he did make comments to Claire Hanna earlier in the tournament about Philip Grubauer finding his groove and his stride and a big smile on his face on a particular game coming off the bench. And you wonder if the NHL guy, Philip Grubauer, is the guy. Here's a steal. Chance in front. Pass across just wide. What a chance for Michalski. He was all tied up. The net off the moorings. A rare good chance there for Poland. As you saw Dubinsky driving hard.
That was a heck of a play defensively by Zuber at the last second. That really saved the goal. Dubinsky at a 2-on-1. He makes the pass across. It looks like it's going to be in the back of the net. Michaelis, again, the recipient of a pass right at the doorstep, and 0 for 2 now. Just can't get it to go.
Finishing, right, Brian? We talked about it a lot as they come again. That shot, Niederberger saw it. No screen in front of the drive from Bartol Freshko. Little pass up that right side. Michaelis' shot hit his stick, never got through. Locked in the corner, Leo Furdell in his 4th World Championship. Furdell there, as is Alis. In comes Michaelis. Hot shoot trying to clear. He'll work it across, and there's Camille Gorney. He'll flip, and that was in the direction of Freshko, who was nearly in. Draw pass for Tiffels. Over the line, leaves for Sturm. That wrist shot, stick save. Tiffels round the wall. Hustling is Wisman. Wisman works it back in. Tiffels behind the net. Gave it away, looked out, and then it was Zygmunt. Fell. Germany holds the zone. Wisman. Creating a little space. Tries to throw it in deep, and he will. There's Sturm. Up to the point, nobody home, all the way down to Niederberger, well out to settle it down for Jonas Muller. Muller takes his time, gets the red line, chips it in. Tuomi's shot in the crest and glove of Zabolotny, and he'll squeeze.
Poland gets those chances from time to time, and again, they're just not coming through. Here's this little 2-on-1. Dubinsky, and there's a pass. There's the defensive play. Right at the last second. That was Zuber. He timed it outstanding. Had the stick, the reach. He could see the pass coming. He knew it was going to happen. And that's the second time Michalski right on the doorstep. And it just doesn't go anywhere.
Maximilian Kastner wins the draw. Up top, Muller tried to blast that through. Tuomi into the corner. Urbanovic down the left side. Macias racing in with speed into the corner. He gets shoved down. There's a turnover, pushed it, and no one at that far point. Foot race on. Alexander Eel is racing after the puck. He's at center, moves it up for Kastner. Kastner continues to drive in. It's Komorski. He'll play it up. Bushdick with Matthias. Pass across, wrist shot up high. Best save of the game from Niederberger. Fighting that off up top. Another drive, another stop. Niederberger has that one right on from Dubinsky. They get that rare pressure going, does Poland sometimes, and a nice little push there.
Krajolek had a great chance to get him on the board again. They know they don't get very many. They've got 19 shots now. That's a lot for them.
Dubinsky leaves it off the turnover. Round the net, Matthias. He'll leave it. Vida. Bank shot, score! He banked it in! Patrick Vida, why not from there? And it's 3-1.
Of all the chances they've had in this game, and they score from behind the net. It's a heads-up play. It's smart. We see this more and more in today's game. The goaltender, not in great position. Watch this one from right there. Banks it in off the back of the helmet even, the back of the shoulder. Unbelievable. They've had some point-blank chances, and that one goes in. 5-6 feet behind the end red line. Banks it in off his nameplate.
Yeah, you can see the shoulder shrug. Niederberger frustrated. That's a tough one. Patrick Vida, the defenseman's got his first of the tournament. And Poland, little life here. That'll get the fans going.
Mikulski's got to be going, how do you do that? I get to the net, the puck comes, and just nothing happens. And you score from back there.
Here's Christian Dubinsky in first for Poland. Centering feed out front. Wanted Mikulski. Mikulski in the corner. He gets checked by Mueller. Stenkoviak will free it to Turka. And Stenkoviak on the move. Left side for Reichel. Maybe that'll be the game plan. Take it wide, go behind the net, and try that bank job.
Yeah.
Offside. Poland. Brandon Hagel has finally given Canada a lead 4-3 over Finland over in Prague. John Cooper is in the house watching. Rick Nash in the house watching as well.
Oh, John Cooper came over too. Well, that makes sense. He was going to be the Olympic coach, right? In the year that, unfortunately, because of COVID, the Olympics had to go away. And it makes you wonder, well, what's going to happen in the future? Who's going to be the Olympic coach next time around? And the fact that Coop's there, that's interesting, being there with the brass from Canada.
Here's Veronka. He'll play it up the right side. There's 6 to go. Poland's within 2 here. Niederberger out to play it. Michaelis for Elis. Elis will flip up the right side for Michaelis. He'll backhand it in. Leo Ferdell. And Michaelis in there. Elis passes. Ferdell. Got to get it back to Elis as they had something going there. And off the stick of Veronka down the ice.
A little bit of juice back in the game now. The fans are back in it. Tempo's picked up a little bit here. We hadn't had a goal in a while, and we hadn't had a goal from Poland yet. So they're going to give it one final push here the last 5 minutes.
Puck in the corner, up the left side. In comes Volega, who plays for Trinich in the Czech Extraliga League.
Little extra stuff going on away from the play out in center ice. Tiffel's involved.
Another great night, atmosphere, Saturday night World Hockey Championship. Coming up after this one, we have Slovakia taking on France. Germany 4 minutes, 56 seconds away from 3 points. Another win. Right off the draw, Mathias, what a release, and again, Niederberger. Christoph Mathias, the 19-year-old out of the Western League, he's had some chances. Another drive, follow-up, rebound, score! Philip Komorowski buries it, and now Poland within one.
They stunned Germany here after that TV timeout. Germany's a little lethargic. The Poles are ready. And right off the face-off, they get a couple of good scoring chances, good movement. Battle for the puck. Win it back. First shot, big time save, but they don't get up. Retrieval. Germany can't recover, and then they move in from the point and the rebound. Basic kind of stuff that Poland has to do in order to score. Now it gets interesting to the last 4 minutes and 41 seconds.
Those goals just over 2 minutes apart. It was the bank job from Patrick Vida behind the net and Philip Komorowski. Poland's within one. Don't go anywhere. As Varonka, I thought got a touch at center. It's going to be icing. It is noisy in here again. You can't hear anything.
Execution on the face-offs. Germany just not quite up to it, and Poland going after it. The retrieval on the wall was big. The initial shot, the retrieval on the wall, and then it get it back into the scoring area.
Top line out for Germany. Off the draw, Reichel wanted the puck, comes back. Across, that Paul Mueller right on and handled. Peterka in front, backhand try. That was stopped as Lucas Reichel right on Zabolotny, and Zabolotny's got to be perfect now with 4:25 to go.
What seems like a long time ago, Germany had their last chance as well, too. I mean, there hasn't been much action at either end of the ice. Germany's been pretty content to sit on this, and now it's a little dicey, so they're going to have to bear down.
Wojciech Stankovic again. Big face-off. He wins it again. Schubert in for Peterka. Here's Vida. Up the left side. The buzz in the building again. In comes Mathias. Behind the net, trying to free the puck with Dubinsky. It did pop in front, but no one for Poland there. Dubinsky in the corner. Dubinsky got it in front, but Stankovic was there. Mathias has it. Mathias then lost it. Look out. Reichel's got speed. Reichel breaks in. Lucas Reichel, and that big heads up rebound score. The silencer, J.J. Peterka.
He is definitely back. J.J. Peterka is back at that high-end level that we saw him last year and last game. But it was Reichel blasting out of the zone. Great speed. And the Poles just couldn't catch up to him. Turnover just inside Germany's zone. And there's the play on the breakaway. Big time save, too. You got to feel bad for the goaltender. Goaltender makes a terrific save here. That's all you can do. But the Polish team doesn't stop at their net in time. You have to look back when you're back checking, too, and see who's coming. And J.J. Peterka, his timing was perfect. He didn't need another chance.
Scored on the penalty shot. His second of the game. That is a big one momentum-wise. He's up to 5 on the tournament. He is heating up. Last year's forward tournament MVP, J.J. Peterka, feeling it now in Czechia. Under 4 to go, third period. Again, back-to-back games. Poland has made it interesting. Yesterday versus USA, today versus Germany.
Yeah, the problem for them, too, is stamina, right? They can't score enough goals to keep the juices flowing. So then the legs start to leave them a little bit. Their margin for error, of course, is so slim. all the way along, and Germany takes advantage there of one mistake and great speed on the attack and finish. And that's a huge difference in this game as well. The Germans finish, and the Polish team just can't.
Brick brings it in, long slapper right on. No problem, Niederberger. Then after the play, Patrick Gruzolik in front of the net.
JJ Peterka, he's a goal scorer, man. He bided his time here. There's the turnover by Poland. Good defensive play by Germany. Get the puck out of your zone. Blast out of there right up the middle. Always the most dangerous. Toughest to come back on. Peterka coming in second. Puts it in the net.
Komorski, Michaelis. Mark Michaelis can't win the draw. Michaelis won NHL season with the Canucks, made 15 career games. And this guy, 7 goals last year, 5 already. And man, he's starting to feel it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he's up to 5 already. It seemed like he couldn't buy one at the beginning. Now he's got 5 goals already.
They weren't for sale, but I'll tell you what, he's earning them now. Under 3 to go. Look out, almost hit Michaelis in the back of the head, and he brought that in offside.
Well, it's a sign of a good team, right? You hang in there, too. Doesn't matter who you're playing against. You're protecting the lead. Sometimes you can sit back too much when you're protecting, but you have to be able to do that. You have to be able to work on it in games. And so the Germans are doing that. Poland stings them quickly a couple of times. Germany rights the ship, puts the game away basically right now with less than 3 minutes to go, and Poland's inability to score as a rule, but you never know. Off these face-offs, they've gotten some pucks to the net. All it takes is off somebody's foot again and right back in business.
Ehlers put it to the line, not out. Mueller back. Jonas Mueller. Up for Yasin Ehlers. Ehlers up the left wing. He'll drive it himself. Box out of the net. Ehlers again fishing for it, and that puck seems to find 42. Ehlers is always around it. He continues to work on that forecheck. Empty netter, Dawson Mercer. So Canada is going to take that one 5-3 over Finland. A comeback win for Canada. And that sets up a big one tomorrow night. Canada, Switzerland for the group. That was Mueller. He got a shot up in the face area. He's floating it up.
He got his face pushed into the glass, I think, in that heavy forecheck.
Tipples the other way. Tipples for his shot. That was stopped. Minute 45 to go. Stick went flying. It was Dominic Cahoon's. It broke, so he's got to go get a new one or get off. Here's Christian Dubinsky up the right side. Poked in by Mikelski, but down the ice again, Germany. Trying to kill off the clock here and get another W. Emil Vega. In the corner, shot around the boards by Fabio Wagner. Down the ice again, no icing. Final minute, Ostrava Arena on this Saturday night. That drive, no icing. A set play is Dominic Klosch. He was using his speed to get in there first. Wisman, little flip. It was behind Maximilian Kastner. Mueller for Wisman. Tuomi, he'll shovel it in. 35 seconds left. Dominic Klosch, nice move at center over the line. Klosch just on side, will backhand it in. Or I guess it was not. It was blown down offside.
Another discouraging night for Pass, one of their best players on Poland. He hasn't had many looks in this game. He can generate. Got some good hands. We've seen him over the course of the tournament do as many good things, certainly, and more than most of the forwards that Robert Caliber has at his disposal. But again, they're just coming up a little bit short, and The fatigue level of not being able to score wears on them for sure. And in Germany, you're with the quick strike at the right time is a sign of a good team.
Well, tomorrow off for Poland and a night game for them on Monday. So a chance to either rest or get some practice in and get ready for the biggest game of the tournament for them. That's Kazakhstan. Here's Mueller. Drive, never got through. 5 seconds left. As Germany, another win. 3 points, now second in the group, 4-2 final over Poland.
Big win for Germany. They had to have it. This was a must-win game, moving up in the standings. You should beat Poland. They did beat Poland. Well-deserved.
So Poland will regroup. It's a massive game when it comes to relegation. It's Monday night versus Kazakhstan. That'll be right here in Ostrava.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best players of each team will be awarded by Raiffeisen Bank International, official sponsor of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. The prizes will be presented by Mr. Marian Zeburski, owner of Westminster Group, and Mr. Tomasz Jaworski, Polish Ice Hockey Federation Council member. Best player of Team Poland is with the number 4, Patryk Wajda. And the best player of Team Germany with the number 40, Alexander Ehl. Dear all, please rise if you're able to for the national anthem of Germany. Thank you for being part of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. We ask for you all that we will have to make sure that all your belongings. The 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship will continue today. In the arena at Wednesday in the US against Slovakia. So be ready for it. And guys, so next time we'll be back on the next arena. And that's a stay at the heart of the game.
Patrick, your team continues to make it uncomfortable for the opposition. What does it say about your unwillingness to give up, given that you were down 3-0, but push this to a one-goal game?
This is our goal, to play 60 minutes and don't give up, play for every shift and every minute of the game and keep going, moving forward.
How did you feel the energy shift after you scored and then your teammate gets another goal?
Oh, it was amazing. It's pretty good atmosphere here, and I just shoot and score, so it was fun, but it's still not too much.
Now, you've been on the Polish national team for 15 years. What does it mean for you to be playing in the top division?
Honestly, a couple years ago, I not even think about it that we can play here, and this is our dream, and the dream has come true, and we want to stay here.
And then if you could answer this one in Polish, what does it say about the team's fight to not give up in this game and make it uncomfortable for Germany?
One more, please.
What does it say about this team's willingness to fight and make it uncomfortable for teams like Germany?
Don't give up, just play.
Or in Polish, could
In
you
Polish?
answer that? Yes,
Okay,
yes.
in Polish. Nie możemy się poddawać, musimy grać do końca. Wiemy, skąd jesteśmy, ale to nas trochę bawi i cieszymy się, że tu jesteśmy. Świetna sprawa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alex, this was a really big game for your team in the standings. What does it mean to come away with the full 3 points?
Yeah, I mean, today was a pretty tough game. Poland didn't make it easy for us. They're a very competitive team, and yeah, we played our game for 60 minutes, and I think we deserved the 3 points.
You scored the first goal, but when things got a little scary there at the end of the third period, how did you guys maintain your composure?
Yeah, I think we stayed pretty cool in the end, kept our heads cool, and yeah, then we scored another goal, and I think that was it.
Before the game, your coach was talking about how you've had a sports psychologist say, don't listen to the outside noise. We have our own goals. How much are you thinking about that in this tournament?
I mean, it's a very important thing for us. We don't let anything come in this group. And yeah, we are very, how do I say, like, we stay compact as a group, and that's our way to play.
If you could answer this one in German, just what does it mean to get the full 3 points against Poland, and where do you feel you overcame some issues in this game?
Also ich glaube, die Polen, die haben uns das Spiel nicht einfach gemacht. Und ja, wir haben einfach unser Spiel treu gehalten und dann haben wir am Ende die 3 Punkte mitgeholt.
Danke. Thank you.